A very good day to you all. Welcome back to my channel, Rich Africa Plus. And this morning, we are going to be talking about the president of Burkina Faso. This country you see right here, Burkina Faso. We are going to talk about the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore. You know, for a while now, he's been the president of Burkina Faso. This man you see here, this giant, handsome, gigantic, brave, and wise young man. He's been the pilot of the affairs of the country of Burkina Faso for some time now, for I think about two years now, or 3 years. So, and news got to us that he escaped another assassination attempt on his life just a few days back. You see, since this man took power, it has always been in the news that he has been escaping attacks, assassination attacks for that matter. They have been plotting, trying to kill him. As in, no be small thing. Now, why are they carry this news come on our ear today? You might see these two men beside him, the one in the left, Gaddafi, and the one on the right, Sankara. These are these two men. They came before him. The Gaddafi happens to be from Libya. Gaddafi happens to be from Libya, and this happens to be the former military ruler of Burkina Faso. And these two were killed, assassinated. They were killed. Gaddafi was killed by a kind of a military operation sponsored by the West, by the U.S. government and other Western world countries. And this man here was also killed, I think, by his I think it was his best friend then, who was paid, and he was taken out too. So that is why I am bringing them to the picture, because these three personalities, they came into power the same way, the same tactics, the situation brought them into power. Bad governance of what you called democratically elected presidents. That was what brought the three of them into power in different time in the history. Now, this period of time being the period for Captain Ibrahim Traore, he's been fighting since he took office, since he captured Burkina Faso through a coup d'etat, and trying his possible best to show the world that he didn't just take the power away from the so-called democratically elected president just for the sake of power grabbing. He took the power to better the lives of his people in Burkina Faso. He's been doing his best to make sure that happens. He's been doing his best to make sure he proves that. But they keep attempting to take him out, just the same way they did to Gaddafi and Sankara. You see, this is what these people has always been done. This is the news. And if you want to get more about this news, at the end of this video, I'm gonna show you the platform where you will get it. Okay, so the news reads: Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traore survives assassination attempt for the second time. For the second time, he has survived. He has escaped. The man jump. He jump fence. He jump come out for road. That is why back in Nigeria they say jump and pass. He jump and pass their pit hole of assassination attempts digged for him. And he goes to say, President Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso has survived another assassination attempts. Reports indicate that the attempt on the young revolutionary leader's life occurred amidst increasing political tension in the region. And it goes forward to say, Traore, who came to power through a coup in 2022, remains a key figure in the Sahel region's political landscape. Traore has survived over 18 assassination attempts over the past 2 years. Since he became president, Captain Ibrahim Traore has cut ties with France, Ukraine, ECOWAS, and Denmark, suspended the BBC and Voice of America, and also suspended American military operations in his country. Now, I want you to connect the dots of these three brave men. They did the same thing, similar things, immediately they took over. This man here, Gaddafi, when he took over through military coup, he did the same thing. In fact, he did not just limit it to any, he pushed every Western companies, Western influence out of Libya. And just few times that he reinstated, he opened border, he opened for foreign investments to come in. They got access to him, and that was where they killed him. And these people are people working tirelessly, despite the fact that they have been accused of seizing power by force. They have been accused of being dictator. They have been accused of all manner of things. Yet they had plan to make sure that their citizens live well. Everything that life can offer, everything that a citizen can enjoy in their country, these three men made it available. Which the middle one, the current president of Burkina Faso now, Captain Ibrahim Traore, is still doing today, following the trade of these two men that has been killed over the years. Sankara died in October 15th, 1987. That was when he was assassinated. And Muammar Gaddafi died October 20, 2011. And now they are after this new one now that we are putting all our hopes on as Africans. This one now that we have as our own now, that is doing well, that meant well for Africans, that youths of Africa are putting their hopes on, that one day that they could be in his position to run to oversee the affairs of a country and to be like, to perform even more better than him. A man who is like motivating the younger generations, the youths, not to lose hope. Now they want to take him out just the way they did to Gaddafi and Sankara. These people doesn't mean well for Africa. And if the people of Burkina Faso is wise enough, let them reject every attempt to take away this man's life, because he is the future, the bright future of Burkina Faso and Africa at large. Those who has come into the power through electorate processes, what have they done? What have they done? Go to Nigeria, you see what is going on there. You go to Ghana, go to every part of African countries where you have so-called democratically elected leaders ruling the country. And then check out this man just for the past 2 years. Go and check his country out and see what is going there now. See what's going on there now. See the kind of development where they go there now. A military man, person who never, maybe from the beginning of his life, he has never dreamt of becoming a president. He has never dreamt of becoming a head of state. He was busy focusing his military jobs on the bad governance of the so-called democratically elected presidents or officials of the government, force him to do what he did for the sake of his people. And now they want to take him out. Africans, wise up. Burkinas, wise up. Wise up. Rise up against the Western influence, against you people individually, because they have come, they keep trying. That is what they did to Gaddafi. They keep trying until they will get to one person who will agree to do the bidding and who will eventually succeed. Go and look at Libya today. God had mercy on Burkina Faso and gave them a second chance by giving them this man after Sankara and after many years. Africans, we should be wise enough to resist this form of attacks on our leaders who has our interest in their hearts. They condemn a coup d'etat, yes, it's not good. But look at what he's doing. Which is better? Is it that one of Tinubu in Nigeria or this one in Burkina Faso? Which one is better? The other day he refused 200 mosques to be built in his country. He refused it and said, instead, build out factories, hospitals, schools. That is what my people need. What manner of a leader will you call this man? What manner of a leader will you call him? If not a good leader at heart. He cuts down his salary and the salary of every other government officials. Where in Africa today do you see selfish and stupid leaders doing what he has done for the Burkina Fasos? Is that not a good example to African leaders? Is that not supposed to be a good example to the world? Why do the West hate Africans like this? That they never like anything good to come out of Africa. If you're a bad leader, you can seize power for as many years as possible, as far as you are loyal to them. If you're a good leader, you cannot spend 1 month in power. Also, as long as you are not loyal to them. This is who these people are. They don't care about your life. They don't care about your land. They only care about the resources that comes out of that place. The money they will steal and loot. That is what they care about. That is why if they sense any threat, anybody coming to do the good work like this vibrant young man, they will always find a way to eliminate them. Africans, wake up. The youth Africans, you people should wake up. Enough is enough. Burkina Faso, do not allow any Western influence on you. Otherwise, you might not get another chance like you have now with Captain Ibrahim Traore. He's a good leader. Now, if you want to get this news in full, you have to go to Nkonkosa. Is an I think Ghanaian based media publicity. So you can get this news there. So this is where I'm going to end this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that anytime I post a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.